WorldofPoker.com, in association with Virgin Games, are proud to present the Nuts.tv.
Good? Everybody good? Everybody happy? Okay. Casey Kastle, fourth place in the APT. Talk a little bit about the final hand.
Final hand was simple. It played itself. There was nothing to be creative about. I had almost no chips. I was more than happy to get a huge hand like that. Maybe my second biggest one of the day, I think. You have to put your chips in and hope, and didn't work out, and so that's it. I needed to do some better work earlier, so I'd have enough chips to where I can't go out with 140,000, but I wasn't able to do that, so that was it.
The king in the river must have looked awful.
I didn't even like the flop because it gave him some extra cards for a straight, but I was happy to get the action and a chance to double up and get back in it. Didn't work out, and that's poker, you know.
Yeah, actually one of the things that you told me before the start of the final table is that if you don't have the hand, you had enough chips to at least wait. It seemed like you kind of waited and waited and waited. Talk a little bit about the scenario. How was it in the final table?
Yeah, I kind of followed that plan with one exception. I did make a raise fairly early, maybe in the late first round or second round of the day, where I re-raised for another 75,000, and I ended up losing 100,000 on that hand out of my 450. So that was a big chunk early. I got re-raised. I misread the player. I thought he was trying to steal, and I thought I was going to win the pot right there with a big raise. I was wrong. And so that hurt me, but outside of that, I did what I told you earlier I was going to do. I had enough chips. I wasn't going to do something really stupid and bust out early or get crippled early. If I get a bad run of cards, I was going to try and just survive a while. And the only thing that was the problem was that the bad run of cards was a really bad run of cards, and it kept going on and on and on. I mean, the number of times I saw Jack 3 and Deuce 6 was just, it was unlimited. And the one time I got a pair of queens, I picked up the blind. So I don't know. I'm sure there was a way to figure out how to get through this and still be in chips and still win the tournament. I probably need to be a little bit more creative and make a different move at some point. I just couldn't figure it out today.
Well,
and so,
talk about the picture that you had on the table.
My picture? This is two of my very favorite people in the world. It's my mother and father, who came from Slovenia back in the late 50s after the war, after losing much of their family during and after the war. And they had their 50th anniversary. This is their picture from their 50th anniversary. I told my mom and dad that I was going to take about 5 years and do some extensive traveling to places I haven't been: Asia, South America, New Zealand, Australia, the Eastern Bloc of the former USSR. And then I won't be back probably for Christmas. And so she was kind of upset, and she gave me these pictures and said, please take them with you so you don't forget us. And so that's part of, keeping them in mind while I'm doing other things.
Okay. And of course, in the past couple of days, 3 days of work, $88,000 US, not bad.
Is that what the exchange rate is? Is that the good rate, or is that the casino rate?
That's more or less what you're going to see.
Well, I have to pay off all the partners first and the expenses and see if there's anything left for me.
Well, congratulations. Fourth place.
Thank you. I really enjoyed it. It was just a class operation. I've been to many of the bigger tournaments in the world, including in the U.S., the three circuits, the PPT, WPT, World Series of Poker, and so forth, and some other special ones. And I have to say I've never felt more comfortable, never felt more welcome.
Wow.
I never felt there were warmer people that I met, and this was really a class operation with a lot of style from the top down.
Are we going to see you in the next one?
If my health is good and I don't get kidnapped or something, I'll make every effort I can to be here next time.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.